Welcome to Daily Papers, the podcast where we break down the latest and greatest in the world of research, making it easy for everyone to understand.
Today, we're diving into the world of artificial intelligence with a paper that's making some serious waves. It's about a new large language model, or LLM, called K2-V2.
Exactly. And for anyone new to the term, an LLM is the type of AI that powers things like ChatGPT. You talk to it and it talks back. But K2-V2 is special, not just because it's smart, but because of how it was built and what its creators are sharing with the world.
So what makes it different? We hear about new AI models almost every week. Is this one just bigger or faster?
Well, it is fast, but that's not the main story. The big deal is in the paper's title, a 360 open, reasoning enhanced LLM. Let's break that down. First, reasoning enhanced. The creators specifically trained this model to be good at thinking through complex problems step by step.
Like solving a tricky math problem or a logic puzzle, not just spitting out facts it found online.
Precisely. But what the part that has researchers really excited is the 360 open part. This is a huge deal. A lot of companies release what they call open weight models. This means they give you the finished AI, but they don't tell you exactly how they made it. The data they use, the day-to-day training logs, it's all kept secret. It's like being given a cake, but not the recipe.
And you can't bake a new cake if you don't have the recipe. So what does 360 open mean?
It means they're giving us everything, the full recipe, the ingredients list, the notes the chef made along the way, even the data they trained it on. This level of transparency is incredibly rare for such a powerful model. It means other scientists can learn from their process, see what worked and what didn't, and build upon it without having to guess. It takes the black box out of AI development.
Okay, that is really cool. It's like they're not just showing off their creation, they're teaching everyone else how to create things too. So how did they build this super reasoning AI? What's the secret sauce?
The secret sauce is a 3-phase training process. Think of it like an education. Phase 1 is pre-training. This is like elementary and high school. They fed K2-V2 a massive, diverse collection of text and data from the internet. We're talking about 12 trillion tokens, which is a mind-boggling amount of information. This gives the model a broad foundation of knowledge about language, facts, and the world.
So that's the general education. What's phase 2?
Phase 2 is what they call mid-training. This is like sending the model to a specialist university to get a PhD in reasoning. This is where it gets really interesting. They started feeding it special, synthetically generated data designed to teach it advanced skills.
Synthetically generated, so they had other AIs create textbooks for this AI.
You've got it. For example, they created data that showed the model how to tackle a problem using 2 types of thinking. First, an intuitive gut reaction answer, which psychologists call System 1 thinking, and then a more deliberate, step-by-step logical analysis called System 2 thinking. By seeing examples of this, the model learns not just to answer, but to reason about its answer.
Wow, so it's learning how to think about thinking. What's the final phase?
The final phase is supervised fine-tuning. This is like a finishing school. After it's become this incredible reasoner, they polish it up to be a helpful conversational assistant that can chat with you and use tools like a calculator or a web search.
A 3-stage education to create a genius AI. So after all that training, how did it do on its final exams? Did it graduate with honors?
It absolutely did. The paper is full of charts, and K2-V2 is at the top of many of them. In one test called GPQA Diamond, which uses questions that are hard for even human experts with access to Google, K2-V2 outperformed models of a similar size.
And looking at the charts, it looks like its performance just skyrockets during that mid-training phase. That specialist university really paid off.
It's a huge jump. On another benchmark based on the American Invitational Mathematics Exam, or AIM, the base model scored a 0. But after being trained on all that reasoning data, its score shot up, eventually approaching 50% accuracy on some of the hardest problems. It started rivaling models that are much, much larger.
That's incredible. It shows that just making a model bigger isn't the only way to make it smarter. A better, more focused training process can make a huge difference.
Exactly. It's not just about size, it's about the quality of the education. The team behind K2-V2 has shown that by focusing on reasoning and being completely open about their methods, you can create a top-tier model.
So to sum it up, K2-V2 is a new, powerful AI that's especially good at reasoning. And the most important part is that its creators have made everything public: the model, the data, the process.
That's the takeaway. It's a win for performance, but it's even bigger a win for open science in AI. It provides a strong, transparent foundation that the entire community can learn from and build on.
A powerful and open AI that's designed to think. It's exciting to imagine what will be built on top of this foundation in the future.
It definitely is. And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in to Daily Papers.